Episode 22, walking fast, doing stuff in the koi pond. You ready? Two, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, roll the intro, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, Coral. Woo! I got some energy today.
A little Vine
some
throwback.
Energy.
You got some energy?
Did you say Vine throwback?
Sorry, I just remember like all the popular Viners would use that.
I would say white girls. That's where that came from.
Oh, true.
They would even use that. What was his name? Or what is his name?
Who?
Man, that's going to bother me now.
Vanessa
Terry.
Carlton?
No, the guy that's in the movie. And it's the iconic and I want you. That guy.
Why do I feel like I was too young to see that movie at the time?
I don't think you were.
When did it come out?
2008. No, I'm kidding.
Yep, too young.
Terry Crews. This guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
White chicks? I said white girls, didn't I? It's called White Chicks. 2004. I was not far off. You thought you were too young.
I mean, I was like 13.
Well, it was.
No, yeah, I was 13.
So you could have seen it.
Oh, I did. I probably did see it.
It's a great movie. Anyways, it's been a great week.
Yeah.
I got new shoes.
You got new shoes. You're wearing them in the house. You like them so much.
Oh, I know. I can't take them off. These Nikes.
Can you guys see? They're like
my leg.
Can you bend your foot to the side? If you guys are only listening, they're a bright white Nikes with like they're for exercise shoes, I think, because they have like the holes for the air.
What does it say?
Yeah, they're
right
running
there?
shoes, right? For
daily use.
Oh.
Nike skateboarding.
Are you gonna start skateboarding?
I'm a skater boy now, baby.
Are you gonna start skating?
Yeah, I'm gonna skate.
Did you ever skateboard? I could see you being a skateboarder.
Aggressive inline.
What?
It's rollerblading.
Oh, that's cooler, I think.
Not according to everybody at the skate park where I got beat up a lot. But these were 50% off. It was the last size they had available. They happened to be my size, so I was like, I'm gonna get them. And I feel like I've been walking in like H&M, like no offense to H&M, but just like shitty, like no comfort. To like go to these, shoes. It's like walking on a cloud, and it's a light cloud.
It's a good cloud.
It's like one of those like it's a bright sunny sky. But there's just like a little bit of a cloud. It's not a rain cloud.
It's just chilling there.
It's just chilling there. Anyways.
I'm scared to change shoes because I think I'll realize how bad my shoes are. I guess the Vans are good,
you use
right?
a couple different shoes.
Yeah.
Vans are all right. I think the Vans screwed up my feet. But I also got a half a size too small, and I felt too bad going back and exchanging, I just dealt with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just felt bad to go in and ask?
Yeah, I don't like causing people problems. Like going into restaurants and
But it's causing you a problem.
I know I paid for it, and I'm just such a nice guy, I guess. No, but like in restaurants, I think I have more of a fear of like somebody doing something to my food, so it's like not even worth it for me to send it back.
Like if you send it back, you're afraid they're gonna spit in it or something.
Yeah.
I wonder how. I feel like I saw a Reddit thread, and it was like, how often do you do like people who work in the back of restaurants? Like, how often do people actually spit into food? And all the comments were like, literally never. Because we would get in so much trouble. But I feel like maybe places like fast food where people don't take it. I assume people don't take it as seriously because it's just like their part-time job. And they probably get pissed easier. Like, fuck this. But like Olive Garden, can't see that happening.
Well, I'll tell a quick story. I'm not going to name the business.
Okay.
But the place doesn't exist, first off. But
it doesn't exist?
No.
It used to exist.
They went out of business.
Okay. I was like, did you make it up then?
Yeah,
this place doesn't exist.
I didn't really say that the right way. This place doesn't exist. I made it up in my brain. But believe this story. And did you ever see Waiting with like Dane Cook and Justin Long?
Did he work at a grocery store?
Was it Dane Cook? Was Waiting Dane? Yeah, it was Dane Cook. No. It was a restaurant. Justin Long's the main character.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
Really, really good. And but they basically say there, like, they have, like, games they play, and they're like, 5-second rule, you gotta, like, pick up the bacon, put it back on, whatever.
Ew.
But I literally worked at a restaurant, and that's what it was. Like,
ew, really?
Yeah, they would, like, drop stuff on the floor and be like, whoops, and put it back on, and I was like, it was my first job. I was, like, 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, so you're, like, scarred for life.
And I was like, what? And then I didn't know anybody, and they were just like, yeah, don't say anything, it's fine. And I was like, I was just a busboy, I wasn't a waiter, but, like...
What's the name of the place? It's out of business. I want to know. Spill the tea. You don't want to know.
I don't want anybody coming after me.
Start sweating.
It's called Jim Breen's.
Actually?
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I really, one of the cooks there was
That sounds like a place where you would get food poisoning.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Every time I would go out to clean tables, somebody was complaining. And they went out of business.
Well, yeah.
And now, it's that place we go to, 59 Alms House, I think it's called. We used to go with my parents.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good now.
Yeah, it's really
They've
good.
completely gutted the place. It looks amazing.
Yeah, the place is cool.
So.
It's like a high school.
Threw them under the bus, sorry. But
oh, well.
It doesn't exist.
You know what? They did it to themselves.
That's true.
You didn't sign an NDA. You're like, oh shit, yes I did.
You did. No, it was all under the table. And
That's
she
so
refused to
crazy.
pay me a lot too.
I worked at Panera for like a couple years and they were so clean. Like none of us that worked there would ever think about. Like if we dropped something, we'd be like, nope, we got to get rid of this. Everyone was very conscious about. Except one time, my friend worked there and I dared him. We pulled the salad bar away from the wall to like clean under it because it hadn't been done in weeks. And there was a old cookie under there and I was like, I dare you to eat it. And he was like, okay. So we ate it and he got so sick.
Wow.
Yeah, he called out of work for like 3 days and my manager was really mad at me because I'm the one that was like, I dare you to eat it. So that was like the only bad thing.
Evil Carly.
Yeah. I just thought it'd be funny and I didn't think he would eat it. And
Evil
then he
genius.
did and then he almost died, but not really. Just got really sick. And the whole time I was like, I hope nothing bad happens. Hope he's okay.
Okay, so we didn't even mean to talk about this. I don't even know how this came up in the first place, but I will tell a story about there was a local Pizza Hut and this one kid thought it would be funny to pee in the dough and then like
so funny
deliver it, and then somebody took a poop in the marinara sauce and delivered the food to somebody,
died?
And the person called and said, "This like literally tastes like poop. Like there's something wrong with this.
God,
it tastes
ew.
terrible." And they went to security footage and found it. And like,
did he go to jail?
All this stuff. No, they were under 18. All this stuff happened. I think they were like fined or something. But then they tried to they closed the Pizza Hut for like a couple months. Tried to bring it back, and no one went there anymore.
Well, yeah.
Like this kid ruined.
Damn,
Pizza
that's like
Hut.
The Help. Do you ever see The Help?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
like Yelp.
Yeah. It was a movie, but one of the maids pooped in the pie and gave it to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so gross, man. I don't know. People are screwed up.
Yeah, but the lady deserved it.
That's true.
Yeah, so it was fine, but
that's true. I don't know anything about it.
Just believe me, she did. She was a bitch. But yeah.
What else happened this week? You went and hung with goats.
I hung out with goats, and they were so cute when I wanted to. I read that, well, first of all, yes. So we needed vlog content, obviously. So Matt was over at Aaron's apartment, and we went to this little pumpkin patch. And it was so cute. It was like $3, and you got to play with the goats. And
$3, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it was really funny because we walked it, and it was a pretty big pin, and there were so many goats and one big lamb that was just walking around with the goats. It was so cute, and he kept just coming up, and one of the goats kept I love animals. I'm beaming right now. I feel and one of the goats was jumping up on me like dogs do, when they want a treat, probably because we had food with us. And then there was an alpaca who looked just like Aaron, fluffy, and it was in its own little pin, but it was so cute, and you could pet them all. And Matt started doing goat yoga as a joke. He's like, let me do yoga, and one of them jumped on his back. It was it was so cute. But yeah,
cute.
I also read that goats, if you own a goat. Well, not if you own a goat, but goats, they don't lose their playfulness. They're always like that their whole life.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Short-term memory?
Yeah.
Whatever, life's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's kind of like cats. Cats are the same way. They don't really lose the playfulness. Dogs kind of do when they get older, but.
I don't know about that. I've met 2 playful cats in my life. Guess how many cats ask me how many cats I've probably seen in my life.
How many cats have you probably seen in your life?
3,000.
Yeah, probably.
I saw 2. 2 out of 3,000. You've heard fuck, I can't talk. You heard your first
Good job, Bruce. Well, you've met Whitey.
Yeah,
Aaron's cat.
Whitey's okay.
Wow.
Whitey's all right.
Whitey's a good cat. She's funny and sassy, and she's fat.
She's not sassy.
She's sassy.
She's just lazy.
Well, I think she's sassy. We thought we lost her one day, and we looked all over the neighborhood. We looked all over the house.
Make her sassy.
No, I know, but we came back, and she was just sitting on the couch. Where have you been? That's how it felt. I don't know. That's funny.
That's funny.
Very sassy kitty.
I met a few cool cats. I met maybe 2 dogs I didn't like.
Oh, yeah.
Guess how many dogs I've seen?
8 million.
8 million and 3.
Yeah, I feel that. There's a couple dogs that I just don't care to. I don't know. It sounds so mean. It's there's
fun.
some that are too rowdy and not, and they smell. The dogs that smell, and you're I don't even want to touch you because you smell.
Do you think that's an owner problem
It is,
more
yeah.
than a dog problem?
No, it's an owner problem. but it's like I don't want to be near it.
Because they're probably a good boy. They
They're
just need
all
a
good
good
boys.
bath.
Yeah.
They're good boys and girls.
We also saw A Star Is Born, which is new.
Which is new.
Which is the new movie with Lady.
We saw something new.
I meant to say it's the new movie with Lady Gaga and
the new A Star Is Born. There's like 3 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Bradley
it's a good
Cooper.
movie.
It's so good.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. Actually, just skip ahead 20 seconds if you don't want me to spoil anything. It gets sad as fuck.
Yeah, it's really sad.
I walked out of there an emotional wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Messed with my head a bit.
Yeah, I just
had to call my parents.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, did you?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, that's good. I just feel like nothing. It was a great movie. Like, Gaga is amazing. I didn't know. I feel like she's acted in something else before. Am I wrong? Like a movie or something? I don't know. She's an incredible actress, and she's what?
I was trying to think of a funny joke. I can't think of anything. I'm laughing at how dumb my jokes are in my head.
And yeah, I just feel like I went away from it with like my chest was just heavy. Like I felt like I needed to cry or something. And I was like, Is my heart okay? And I was like, I think I need a burp. I don't know what's happening. It was sad.
And then she shit her pants.
And then I was telling him I was looking at the iTunes charts, and it's crazy because 21 Pilots just released an album, and the Star Is Born soundtrack is above Trench, which is crazy
on iTunes
to me.
as well.
On iTunes.
But I feel like probably a lot of people bought the physical copy of 21 Pilots. Like
You
all
think?
the fans, I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm sure on the Billboard charts, they probably, I would hope 21 Pilots would beat A Star Is Born.
I don't know.
But it is Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, you know?
Yeah. He's a good singer, too. Who knew?
Who knew? The more you know. But the chemistry between them was freaking incredible.
Yeah.
Speaking of chemistry, we saw McGregor versus Habib.
Habib. I think you pronounce it.
We watched it live, though, which was really cool.
Yeah, we went
You think we pronounce it what?
What? No, I think you're pronouncing it right.
Oh.
Habib.
I thought, yeah.
Huh?
I thought you were leaving me.
Why?
I don't know.
Adios.
It's just one of those things.
One of those moments you felt.
But no, that was insane. The whole fight, if you don't know, if you haven't seen, so it was like this big UFC fight, and McGregor's like always like, you know, talking a lot of trash before fights. So the whole setup before it, he was calling Habib like a terrorist and like making fun of his like religion and his dad and the whole thing. And McGregor was definitely going far with it. So at the end of the fight, McGregor taps out. Habib wins. And he's so, like, it looked like the adrenaline was going so much that he was just, like, ready to kill somebody. Like, he was, like, ready to murder McGregor. And they pulled him away. He, like, throws his mouth guard down. One of McGregor's guys was talking trash, saying something else.
Outside the octagon, as they all say.
Jumps over the fence, like, literally, like, two-legged.
Hops over. Like, spring hops over.
Spring hops.
Like, that's what I picture it as.
And it started this whole shit. And then... 2 of his dudes came in and were like fighting McGregor. So then 3 people were arrested, but then McGregor didn't press charges. Nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy. We were all at David's watching it, and like I've never been a fan of fighting or like WWE or UFC or I honestly don't even know the difference between any of them. Wrestling, like I don't know at all. I just know this one you can apparently do whatever you want to the other person.
You can't do it.
Because I was like, how is he fucking punching him in the face so many times and he's not dead? Like, I don't understand.
Well, they get a lot of brain damage.
Do they get MRIs after they fight every time?
Because I would so.
Yeah, I'd be like, I need that. And every fight, even before it got crazy, I was like so into it. I don't know why. I've never really watched UFC except for the McGregor-Mayweather one.
Yeah, that was boxing too.
Oh, that was boxing, so it's different. Yeah, I don't know. It's so interesting to me.
It's ultimate fighting.
So it's everything put together?
Yeah, it's mixed martial arts.
Oh.
So it's MMA, right?
It isn't.
Wait, now I'm confusing myself.
I don't think.
UFC is like mixed martial arts, right?
I don't know. United.
UFC. Wow, I feel so dumb now. Is UFC stage? Is UFC MMA? That's what I asked.
MMA? What's MMA?
What's the difference between UFC and MMA? The rules of sport.
I can't believe we're on the Joe Rogan podcast right now.
I know. Yeah, Joe Rogan explaining the difference. Like, he's like the expert.
Explain like I'm 5.
Okay, Ultimate Fighting Championship, respectively, sport martial arts are rapidly taking over. Okay, MMA is the sport. UFC is the major organization.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm gonna become an MMA. I'm gonna become an MMA fighter.
Okay.
Could you imagine? I'm like, don't hit my head.
Yeah.
Don't hit me.
That's what's crazy. So there are rules where like you can't hit somebody in the back of the head.
Right.
So if your head's down, you can't elbow the back of their head technically.
Oh, okay.
But some people do it, and then you get in trouble for that. It gets pretty nuts. Like with one of the first fights we saw, the guy hit the other guy so hard he broke his own hand.
Oh yeah.
And then they had to call the fight because he had a broken hand.
He was bloody all over his face, like he was gashed on his forehead a couple times.
Nuts.
So crazy. It was so fun to watch. And like
I'm surprised you like it.
I know, me too. I have no idea.
But do you think it's like within us because like old like gladiator shit and like back in the day and stuff, like fighting was like, I feel like fighting is like that's part of our, like it's in our blood. Like when you get mad at somebody, you want to fight them. Like I feel like it's an instinct almost. So watching it in a place where you're like, well, they're trained is okay.
Yeah.
If you're at a bar and you see two people fight and somebody gets knocked out, it's like, oh, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if I like it. I mean, I do like it. I don't know if it's more of like I like watching it or if I just think it's so odd and interesting. I'm like, what is this? Like, I can't believe this is like a sport.
True.
You're just literally kicking the shit out of each other, and that's the sport. That's so crazy. But I really, I enjoyed it. I don't like boxing. I don't care about it at all.
Oh, really? I love boxing.
It's like, okay, I get it. Like, you're punching. But like this one's like, you can do whatever you want.
Oh,
and you can get bloody, and I mean, I'm sure boxing can.
Well, there's more rules with boxing, but there's so much technique behind it.
Yeah.
And the same MMA is like all of it combined. So you have people that are like mainly boxers, like that one dude, I forget his name, Derek Lewis, and he's just all about haymakers. He's all about just like hitting people as hard as he can, because if he lands a punch, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And with that
he was a bigger guy, right?
Yeah, with that giant dude, he just like
it's funny.
Showed him. Anyway,
it's really funny.
Welcome back to our UFC podcast.
The UFC podcast. What does Joe Rogan call it? It's like the MMA review or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. I think Brennan Schaub has one too.
Yeah.
Anyways, last week we asked you guys to send in like funny getting hurt stories
to our email.
A couple of issues podcast@gmail.com. And
but I feel like we should talk about ours first.
Oh, that's true.
Because we have our own
bunch.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting hurt.
I've passed out a lot.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where I should probably be concerned. Like, why I'm passing out so easily.
Passed out just from seeing certain things that makes you pass out? Or
that, or like getting hit and passing out. Or getting blood drawn, passing out. Like, so there's this one time that my neighbor he was on a skateboard and he flicked it up. I say this every time and I get so frustrated when I know I haven't, but I might have told this story before. If I have, buckle in. So my neighbor Brad kicks his skateboard up and it knocks into like my temple right here. And it gets all like bruised and cut. And I come upstairs and my brother goes, whatever you do, don't look in the mirror. Don't look at it. And of course, I'm gonna look, and I look, and it's all like bloody and gross, and it's right by my temple. So then in my brain, I'm like, oh my God, like you're gonna like die, and like you know whatever. And I start to get really nauseous at the look of it and everything. And my brother sees me sitting down, and he goes, "Go lay down." And I was like, "No, like I'm fine." And there was like those like base heaters, you know what I mean? In like my old house, there's like. That's what the heating came from. It was like these little, like, they're maybe like 6 inches high. Do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-mm. What? They like heat a place?
Like that you plug into the wall?
No, they're like part of, like, they would be part of the wall. So, like, we have molding here, right? That's like 3 inches maybe?
Yeah.
And it would be like twice as big as that. And that's where like heat comes from.
Okay.
But it's like maybe like 2 inches thick off of the wall. Anyways, the point being is that when I started to get really woozy and nauseous, I pass out and I clip my head on that and I start convulsing on the ground.
At your house?
Yeah. So in my brain, what had happened, what had happened was I pass out, instantly start dreaming beautiful things.
So you died?
No.
Did you
maybe,
die?
But I like had a dream. Like I remember like just dreaming and being like, oh, I feel great right now. And then waking up to my brother going, Bruce,
whoa,
Bruce, like screaming at me, which is the worst thing to do when somebody passes out. And he goes, you scared me. What's going on? And I'm like, don't know. Like, what happened? And then my mom comes in and my brother was on the phone, like ready to call 911. And my mom's like, don't call 911. Like, what's going on? And then we figured out that I just passed out and hit my head and convulsed for some reason.
That's on you convulsed?
Yeah, which is really weird.
At the hospital?
No, I didn't go to the hospital.
Oh. That's not good.
But then my stomach started hurting. No, I'm kidding.
It's all from that.
So that's like, there's a lot of stories that involve me like passing out and then somehow getting hurt.
Yeah.
What about you?
Did you have a seizure or you just like were shaking? Like, what's the difference, I guess? How do you know you didn't have a seizure?
I don't know. Maybe I should have gone to the hospital.
That's why I'm like,
now
that's
that I'm
not
thinking
good.
about it.
That like fucked up your brain in some way.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. I might just, that's really bad. Well, my mom watched this podcast. Why didn't I go to the hospital?
Excuse me. Maybe we could go after this.
Yeah.
Just in case. I have like I never got hurt like falling or like at a playground in elementary school. Like, I feel like those are so common, but I always got hurt when I was at like a park or something and there were like basketballs, footballs involved. Like I'm not even kidding or like saying this to be like, I'm quirky, but I genuinely, like, I don't know what it is about me that attracts it, but I would always like get hit in the head with a ball. And it's not like, swear to God, I'm not making that up. No, I don't care.
I'm not trying to laugh at you. It's just like that stuff makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah, like just picture me like just trying to avoid it, just walking around like thunk. And it's such like when that happens and it's such a quick moment, you're like, what just happened? Like, am I okay? Like that would always happen. And like the first time I went to emo night, like I always get hurt in these like weird situations. The first time I went to emo night, me and Aaron were in the very front. And this was before it was like in the front of the crowd. Like,
I thought you meant like in line.
We were in the front of the stage.
And there's no barricade.
There's no barricade, no. But it also wasn't like super crowded like it is now.
But I'm just trying to paint the picture for people.
Yeah.
It's at a concert venue.
Yeah.
There's a stage, so but there's no security.
No, so
like,
we were standing, and there's a stage in front of us with like amps, and that's like basically it. I'm pretty sure there were amps or something. Speakers, yes, amps, like they were live. And somebody started crowd surfing and hit my head so hard, my head slammed onto the speaker, and I didn't know what happened. And I was like, what? And I just like walked off, and some guy found me 20 minutes later. He was like, I saw what happened. Like, are you okay? And he like grabbed Aaron, was like, I think your friend got really hurt. So like, I don't know, stuff like that. I always get hurt in situations.
What happened?
Like, I guess someone was crowd surfing, and I think
No. I mean, like, what happened after?
Nothing. I was fine. I was scared to sleep that night, but like my head like slammed.
You didn't
into the
like
speaker.
throw up or anything?
No. I was like, every time I get hit in the head too, I'm like, I'm gonna die in my sleep. I know it, and then I don't.
I know. We're like hypochondriacs.
Yeah.
But like people.
Yeah.
We freak ourselves out.
Yeah.
But I mean, because that stuff happens. That's why.
I know.
We freak out.
And yeah, my mom was a paramedic, so I would kind of get scared at her stories too. Like,
so
I'd be like, oh no, it's gonna happen to me.
There was a time where putting my dad on blast, but. My dad was supposed to be watching me, and I was like crawling around. I don't know if I could walk or not. I don't have any recollection of this, but there was like a loft, which is like a floor above the living room or whatever, and it was at this like mountain house my parents were renting.
Yeah. And
some family members are there. So my dad put pillows in front of the doorway. I crawled out from it while they were playing like Super Mario Brothers or something, and Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, thank you.
And
just death staring until he cracks it.
I guess I crawled out, and there was just like a railing. Like there was a spiral staircase, but it was just a railing up top. It wasn't like a wall.
Yeah.
So I like crawled like through the railing, and my mom was tutoring my brother or something, and saw at the corner of her eye just like something like fly by, and she was like, "What was that?" And like walked over, said, "I fell through the railing, whatever, landed at the bottom of the spiral staircase, like on like it's still like a floor. I landed on my stomach." She said if I would have gone like 6 inches or a foot over, I would have dropped 6 feet to concrete.
Oh my God. So you like almost died. Basically.
Crazy. So then
landed on your stomach.
They took me to the hospital, and I was a little nightmare back in the day. And so they take me to the hospital, and they immediately check me out. They go, "Okay, we don't see any serious things, but we're gonna like do some more tests." So just like wait in the lobby. I start running around the emergency room lobby, nail my head on a chair, and I have this giant goose egg.
Oh my God, you're just getting all the injuries.
So then as I'm like doing that, I have this giant goose egg, and then I see this woman. I have no recollection of this. That's just what my parents told me. But apparently I see this woman who looks just like my grandma, and like I was really close to my grandma, so I just like put my arms out, and she like picks me up, and I'm sitting on her lap, and then my parents come over like, oh, we're sorry about that, and I go, no. So I'm like screaming anytime my parents come near me. I have this giant knot on my head, so she thinks like they beat me or something.
Oh my gosh.
So pretty funny.
That's funny. Your mom's like, I swear I'm not beating my kid.
Yeah. But everything was fine until I went to the ER and got hurt.
Oh my God. That stinks. I just noticed this little gem in my ring is gone now.
I know, you keep playing with the mic.
Do I?
Yeah, did you kick it off?
I don't know. It was a cheap ass ring. One time, what?
I bought that for you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, this one? Yeah. Oh, this whole thing? Speaking, like, every injury I had, I feel like was dumb. Like, not, I don't know. Sorry. I'm like, I can't speak my thoughts. But like, I remember one time, I don't know if you guys know the game Duck Hunt, but it's basically like, you have a fake gun that's hooked up to the Nintendo, and you would shoot geese.
Yeah.
And
super
my friend,
low graphics.
Oh yeah. Great game though. It's pretty fun. Like now I don't know, but like for the memories, probably really fun still. All I remember is like my friend was swinging it around on a fucking from the cord, and it like slipped out of her hand, and I was like across the room, and it boom, like hit me in the head. Just shit like that is every injury I feel. I remember like one time my
innocent
dad and
bystander.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. One time my dad was like throwing a softball up and down. Like I can't remember exactly, but I was like laying in the grass, and he was like next to me, and it like slipped, and I got a fat lip.
Oh no.
Falling on my mouth.
Jeez.
So
that's no good.
Yeah. And then I think one more was, did you ever see those sprinklers that were like hooked up to a hose and it spins around? It's like two spouts that like go up and it spins. Yeah. My friend and I were like just jumping through sprinklers, and I accidentally nicked my foot, and it literally sliced my foot. And like, oof. I remember I was just like, bye. Like I didn't even say what happened. I was just so freaked out. I was like, gotta go. And I like ran home. Because it was the
most Carly thing to do.
Yeah. I was just like, I gotta go. I don't know. See ya.
That's funny.
Yeah. I didn't.
That's not funny, but it's funny that you ran home.
Whatever. It wasn't funny. I don't think anything that bad has ever happened to me, though. Like, I never fell from a loft.
Well, I guess I got back at my dad unintentionally. Well, maybe. I mean, my dad, I used to, like, torture my dad. So when I was, like, 6 or something, my dad's reading a newspaper, and he's, like, laying on the ground or the edge of the bed or something. Somewhere he was just, like, laying on his stomach. He's reading the newspaper, and he sees me walk in the room, and I'm just staring at him. He goes, "What's up, Bruce? How you doing?" And I run over, and I kick him in the nose.
Oh, my God.
As hard as I could.
Why?
I don't know. I was a little dick.
You're a demon child.
Yeah, a little demon.
Wow.
And, yeah, so he was just like, what the fuck? So then, so his nose was all screwed up because of that. Sorry, Dad.
Did he get mad at you?
Yeah, but, I mean, something changed because, like, I was a nightmare until I was, like, 6 or 7, and then, like, all of a sudden I was just, like,
an angel, super
behaved.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, really
Maybe
weird.
you just got out of your system.
Yeah.
Or something.
Maybe my mom got the demon out of me.
Yeah. She had an exorcism.
But we did ask for your guys' emails. We got a lot, and we got a lot of really good ones.
Yeah. They're funny.
Some of which Carly would not let me read, and I'm excited to hear what they are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Let's do it.
Okay.
First one.
This one is called, the subject is in all uppercase, "A bagel dislocated my jaw." This is such a Bruce thing to happen, also, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it would happen, but I think he would be scared it would happen.
I get this weird lockjaw thing.
Yeah. This starts out nice. "Hey, Carly and Bruce, I love your podcast. I always listen to it on my way to school to pass the time during LA traffic."
Oh, weird.
So nice. So they
on
live
the way
in
to
LA.
school.
Yeah. Also, how do people go to school here? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
I'd be
nuts.
like, I need to be homeschooled. I can't deal with traffic every fucking day.
That's cool.
It feels like I'm hanging out with you guys. LOL. Anyways, my funniest light injury was literally last week when I was eating a bagel and apparently opened my mouth up too wide that I dislocated my jaw. I literally couldn't close my jaw all the way the next day and called my mom, freaking out because I couldn't eat my breakfast. I was literally so sad at the thought that I couldn't eat anything in my life and had to eat through a tube like an old person.
The fucked up part is, like, right now I'm, like, ready to throw up. Because, like, now I'm going to be so scared to eat anything. That's, like...
You're fine. You've been eating your whole life. You're good.
What's her name? Or did she not want her name
mentioned? It doesn't say either way. I probably won't say it just in case. I ended
feel
up.
you.
What?
I was just saying, I feel you.
Yeah. Bruce gets scared of that specific injury.
I feel for your pain.
Yeah.
I'm empathetic.
You're an empath. Not a sociopath, an empath.
An empath? Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
I'm not empathetic?
No, you are. When you feel other people's pain.
I'm pathetic,
right
is what
you're
saying?
pathetic, yes.
Okay.
I ended up having to go to physical therapy to close my jaw again. It sounds really scary, but it was honestly really funny that something as stupid as a bagel literally caused me such an inconvenience in my life. But now I'm all good, so I probably won't be eating a bagel anytime soon. LOL. Thanks, guys.
LOL. She sues Manhattan Bagel.
Yeah. That's crazy. I wonder why. Like, is something wrong with his jaw?
Yeah,
Can that happen to any of us? It's just gonna be wake up a normal day and then boom, your jaw gets.
Dude, the jaw. I think I'm getting nauseous because that stuff happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Carly and I we waited in line like an hour to get on this Harry Potter ride at Universal, and I yawned, and I get this weird thing where it like stiffens up. I think it's caused a lot by like when I'm like really tired or stressed, but it's like a muscle thing and it gets really like tight. Mm-hmm. And then it's like I can't open my mouth, and it's so painful. It feels like somebody's just like stabbing me right here, and it's like tense. And remember, you felt it was like hard,
yeah,
and it's like
it's like a spasm.
Yeah, spasms.
Maybe it's just a muscle spasm, but you feel like it's.
And to me, that is like I broke my jaw.
Oh,
so I can't imagine eating a bagel and that happening.
You're like, what the hell?
So bad for that person.
I just wanted to eat.
Because you're gonna have a fear of eating forever.
Yeah. That anxiety that started.
Not only physical therapy, you're gonna need like see like a therapist to like get like your brain away from that. Anyway.
He's like, well, I didn't think about that till now.
I'm sorry.
You want to read one?
Sure.
That you have?
Oh yeah. Do I have? I think I'm marked.
Oh, maybe I could read more too. I have a bunch.
Oh no! I have a good one. Okay, I gotta preface this. You don't know what this is yet because I started laughing.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm not laughing at you, but I'm gonna laugh just because the thought of it and the sight of it just like cracks me up.
Hey, we said funny, so it's all up for grabs.
Dear Carly and Bruce. When I was a senior in high school, I got hit by a soccer ball in PE right on my face, and I passed out for like 3 seconds. And when I woke up, I thought my teeth were gone because I couldn't feel them. So like, when you were telling your thing before, I was like trying not to chime in.
Oh, with this?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, we have one coming up.
No,
but I don't know why.
This girl is me.
The idea of like somebody running and getting like nailed in the face with a soccer ball or hit, like you saying that, like. I don't know why. Like I watched too much like Three Stooges as a kid. Like just like
you're gonna love a story
humor.
I have. Okay,
really?
yeah.
Like I die laughing. Me, my brother, and my dad used to watch the show MXC, which was I forget what it was originally, but then these guys would like voice it over. But a lot of it is like them getting hit in the face with soccer balls and the whole thing, and we like would die laughing. Sorry, so I'm not laughing at you. Just the thought.
It's fine.
Like,
it's a funny story.
But then being like hit so hard, you're like, my teeth are gone, and you're like, no, they're there. They took me to the hospital, and I had a sprained neck and had to wear a neck brace. 2 weeks from that, I had a Paramore concert, and I asked my doctor if I could go, and of course he said no. Well, I told my parents, the doctor said it was fine, and I went anyway. I was in a pit with my neck brace in which I wrote Paramore. Because of this, my neck never healed properly, and now it hurts every time it's cold or stressed. I regret nothing. Here's a pic from that day. And it's just like a picture of her.
Oh my God.
Picture of her rocking a Paramore neck brace. Trooper.
That is a trooper. Dang. Good for you for still going to the concert.
Koi of the week.
What? Koi of the week?
Can we start it?
Sure. Koi of the week.
That's our Koi of the week.
What's her name? Oh, maybe he doesn't want to read it. Maybe she doesn't want to piss off her.
Maybe doesn't want to read it, like me.
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want her doctor to find out she went to the Paramore concert.
Or her parents. But Trooper.
I was going to say, since you love that, like, humor, and also every single time I got injured, I was in gym class, and it was one of the things where you had to, like, run around the gym for, like, 10 minutes straight or something like that. And as we were running, there was, for some reason, like, a volleyball net flat on the ground. And because they were like setting up for us to play, and I was literally over the net, and the teacher decided to like pull it up. So like it's flat, and they pull the thing so the thing goes up, and I just like tripped and fell over. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like I don't think he
that
noticed.
guy. Sue him.
Yeah, I will. I don't even know who it was. I just sue the school.
Dang.
One time when I was little,
That's so wild.
Yeah. It's such a me thing, I feel like. I mean, I'm not trying to be like, I'm quirky, but like that shit always happened to me.
That's
Just like
really
these weird, like, oh, I'm going to get hurt. Oh, crap, I'm going to get hurt. That's why whenever David gets his flamethrower or whatever, I'm like, no.
Did you think in your head, like, were you like thinking to yourself, like, I'm going to get hurt?
No, I was so oblivious. I was just doing my thing, like fulfilling the requirements, and then fucking
doing my job as a
got
child.
tripped by the gym teacher.
But you were saying just now, you're like, I'm always in my head, like, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get hurt.
Well, now after all of these circumstances, after the emo night thing, I was like, okay, this is my life. Then I just always am gonna get.
But
hurt.
the moment you started to think like this is gonna always happen to me, it hasn't happened as much.
It's true. Or I've just been avoiding everything.
Oh.
Because I'm like, nope.
Dang.
Yeah. What's another? Yeah, like going to baseball games where like that ball is gonna go rogue and come to the stands and hit me in the face, which has never happened. I've gone to a lot of baseball games, so thankful for that. Probably won't go ever again.
I got hit in the face with the soccer ball a lot just because I played soccer.
Oh yeah.
And that's the worst feeling. You feel like there's water in your nose.
Oh.
It just boom right in the nose. You're not expecting it.
Is it bleeding or something?
You feel like it's bleeding and you look and it's like no, but it's numb.
Oh, why?
And it tingles all up in here. It's a weird feeling.
Weird.
Anyways.
Like a reaction or something?
Yeah.
Okay, this one I laughed out loud. It says, crushed by furniture. Hi, guys. Absolutely love the podcast. My name is... I can say that. My name is Erica, and I'm 23. When I was 7 years old... Hi, Erica. When I was 7 years old, I discovered that when you open your drawers, there's a space behind them. You know how drawers are. I thought it would be fun to drop a toy from the top and watch it fall to the bottom of the drawer. So I opened every single drawer but the bottom. The weight of the drawers caused the entire dresser to fall on top of me and crush me.
Oh my God.
My mom and dad came running upstairs because it made a loud crashing sound and they thought I had died. I was absolutely fine, not even a scratch. I just happened to be squashed like a big by my dresser. I hope that story made sense.
Like a bug.
Like a bug, yeah. I just think that's funny because that's happened to me so many times where I'm opening more than one drawer. I'm like, oh shit, like something's about to fall.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
My dad would always yell at me, like, don't open all the drawers. It's going to fall. And I was like, no, it's not. So it never did. But
yeah.
Now I'm scared.
It's happened to me a bunch of times. Like, we'll open like two and it starts tipping. I'm like, oh no.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I also love that she didn't know there was a back behind the drawer. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you think about like a
setup.
Yeah, the way it is, it's like, cool, like it's this wide or this deep. So when you pull it out, like obviously it's the same length because it fits there.
Oh yeah.
But in her brain, she was like, it goes behind the wall,
yeah,
6 feet.
I know. So it's such an innocent thing.
Yeah.
And then like cute. It fell on her.
Oh.
So sad, but
poor thing.
Funny. I think. I laugh at.
We laugh at your pain.
I have a really good one that I want to read last. Do you want me to read it now, or should we read one more first?
Let's read. I actually have one that's not this. It's more like a relationship thing.
Okay.
So it says, "Hi, Carly and Bruce. Love the pod. Bruce, you're welcome.
Oh.
I'm speaking on her behalf.
Got it.
Bruce, I'm also from outside of Philly and appreciate all your Philly references. When you talked about loud, about being blah, 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 blah. She went to the same shows. That's crazy. I wanted to get some advice on Tinder, a.k.a. an app. Don't say the name until they give you the coin. Whoops.
Too late.
Thank you, though. But I'm 24 and have been hanging out with this guy I met on Tinder for almost 2 months. He lives in Philly, and I live in the suburbs of Philly, and I'm moving into the city at the end of the month for a job, not for him.
Getting close, though.
We hang out almost every weekend, but there's been no discussion of a relationship, monogamy, and really, I want to bring it up, but I don't know how. I know the simple solution is just to ask, but I kinda... Hold on, I can't read.
I just take over for you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Bruce died. I know the simple solution is just to ask, but I feel kind of odd bringing it up because we've never had no real discussion of our feelings yet. I'm so sorry. I'm making words up as I read
this. It's fine.
I just want to know how to kill him. No, I'm kidding. I'm, again, making it up. I just want to know, not weird way of bringing it up, the question, what are we? I'd like to hear both of your perspectives if possible. P.S. Not sure if this is inappropriate to bring up in a pod, but we have not been intimate yet. Ew! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Besides kissing, so even if you don't mention it, it feels important to the situation. So keep it up in consideration. That's interesting. So it's like, it's good And she's afraid it's going to screw it up if she, like, asks about it.
Yeah. I think you should ask, though, if you want.
Did it say how long they've been doing this?
2 months, I think. Did I remember that
2 months,
right?
yeah. Every weekend for 2 months. Yeah, I feel like that's time to...
Yeah, I don't think there's an awkward way to ask. I think as long as you just ask, it's just going to feel awkward because it's like a weird conversation, kind of.
It's more so just...
And it's scary. Yeah. Like, what if they say no? And then I've wasted all this time.
But you don't have to have the conversation looking for an answer, necessarily.
What do you mean?
Like, it doesn't have to be a question, like, what are we? It's just got to... It could be a question as much as, like, so what do you think about this? You know, like in a way that it's, like, no pressure.
Yeah.
Feel that out, because...
What is that?
The power went off and on. Thank God for this battery thing.
Oh, my God.
Shout out this battery.
Wait, what power went off and on?
Something on this wall, everything I'm connected to, I guess, can't handle it.
Oh.
So I'm going through this, but it's a battery backup that'll last like 2 hours.
Oh, thank God.
So the batteries kicked in as that happened.
I was like, no other lights went out.
I don't know if you guys heard that beeping.
Yeah, that was scary.
Looks like we got a new koi of the week.
Beep, beep, beep. That's our sign-off noise. We gotta go. It's like a light at the college.
We can do. Anyways, yeah, but no, if she can just like ask, like, you know, like, what do you think about this? Like, are you looking to be serious? Or I don't know, and just in a way that kind of like puts the ball in his court.
Yeah.
Just to be like, are you feeling this or not?
Yeah.
That's just what I would say.
Yeah. I mean, I think you should just, I don't know. It's like harder to actually, it's easier said than done. But in my head, I'm like, just have the conversation so you know that I'm very.
Yeah, peace of mind, right?
Yeah. But that happened to me with somebody once. And I was like, you like me, right? And he goes, hello. We gotta go, guys.
It's gonna keep happening.
Oh, no. Okay. We'll just ignore it next time, I guess.
Maybe they don't hear it. But
Maybe
the beeping
not.
went off again.
Yeah, it's very loud. It sounds like a really quiet fire alarm.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, I like you. And then I got no reassurance. And it was like as he was leaving, and then we didn't really talk after that.
Oh, interesting.
So it was kind of like, well, I feel like you just said that to just say that.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Weird. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's it's fine. I'm still getting over it.
Very glad you're like, I still think about it.
I still think about it every day of my life. Me and Aaron always joke about it. We were like, yeah, I like you. And then we just start laughing because it was like such a weird, because I came back in, it was Aaron and I were living together, and I was like, I don't understand like what just happened.
That's so weird. Yeah. But before you go into this one, I have an idea. For next week, I want to do, what can we call it? Best or worst dating app experiences. If you've had a good experience with it, because we've talked about our experience, but we don't, and like a lot of questions are based on that, but like I'm sure there are like,
or like the craziest
funny
date
stories,
you went on because of a dating app or something.
Because of a dating app,
Yeah, interesting. That's
Email that to coupleofissuespodcast@gmail.com.
So craziest, best/worst dating app.
Yeah, craziest, best, fails, successes. Fails. Have you been married? Have you been sneaky little dog? Ooh. I don't know.
What happened? We want to know.
But let's do one more injury fail.
Yeah, one more. So the subject is fell through the ceiling and became a meme. And I just want to show you. I'm going to show you first and then the camera. Okay. This is what I saw when I opened the email.
Holy shit. For those of you listening, the whole ceiling, there's a ginormous hole, and all of like the insulation and everything is on the ground.
It's huge.
It looks like somebody just like opened a bag of like drywall and insulation, and it just spewed all over the ground.
And it looks like someone sawed a giant hole in the ceiling. Jeez. It says, my friend she's 20 from Indiana. My friend who will remain nameless because she will kill me if I put her name, fell through the ceiling when we were in high school because she was looking for their family Santa outfit so she could wear it for a spirit day at school for homecoming. Oh my gosh. Also, I was in marching band in high school, and our marching band was kind of a big deal. We win nationals and state a lot for marching band, so a lot of people in the marching band realm watched us and kept up with how we were doing and stuff. My junior year, we had tarps as props. It was dumb and I hated it. But anyways, during BOA, I don't know.
Bank of America.
Oh, right. Sorry, I lost my super regionals at Lucas Oil Stadium. which is the competition bigger than the state but smaller than nationals. The same friend tripped over the tarp, tripped over the tarp during the show at the competition while they were zooming in on her with the camera. They put it on the screen in the football stadium so people can see stuff more up close. It was really funny because someone shared it on Tumblr to hate on our band, and then it became a meme in the band world. Here's a pic and a GIF if that works.
Oh my God, there's her just like on the ground, and then on the tarp, she just trips over herself. That's funny.
Here it is for the video pod. I don't know if you can see her falling. But then, sorry.
Wait, how did she become a meme?
Because it was like all over Tumblr, I guess. Like a Tumblr meme.
Okay.
And then she got asked to prom, but this guy says, I think I'm the one falling for you now. Prom. Like, that's the picture.
That's so funny.
That's really cute. That's so
You said don't put her name, but they just put her picture on blast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whoops. Well, sorry.
Sorry. You are the second coin of the week.
Yeah. A girl in my high school fell through her ceiling, too.
Well, that's really scary because it's like if you like those attics, you're supposed to stay on like they're like wood or like the beams or whatever. You're supposed to stay on those. Yeah. The other part, it's just insulation and like drywall. That's why they say don't step on it. So somehow the way she stepped, like she's fit through that. That's so funny.
Yeah. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people.
Imagine her like putting on the Santa outfit and then it's like, like her sister or something. It's like, Santa?
Yeah. Dude.
Covered in drywall.
That picture got me so good though. Like that's
so
crazy.
Funny. I wish that like they caught that on footage.
Oh yeah. It'd be on the rise Vine if it was during Vine.
I know.
Actually, I think there was a big Vine that was someone falling through ceiling.
I'm about to fall through.
Whoa.
Whoa, nice run there.
Thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much for another amazing couple of issues.
Episode 22?
I said amazing.
Yeah.
Like, should I have said that?
Why?
Like, why am I saying thank you for an amazing episode?
Well, you gave us some good stories.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what I meant to say.
Uh-huh.
I feel weird. Thank you guys for sending in all your amazing emails is what I fucking meant. Thank you.
No, it's fine.
Thank you to my lovely, lovely co-host. Also, the most...
Go on.
Amazing... Evil...
Good adjectives. Evil?
Sloppy?
Okay, I'll take it.
Woman in the West.
Oh, in the West?
Yeah, we're the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we live here.
We are in the West.
Thank you.
The Wild West.
And to my amazing, easily faintable, blood-hating, I fell through a loft or something, co-host, Bruce.
You know what? It was a pleasure being here. Thank you for interviewing me.
You're welcome. See you guys next week.
We'll see you guys next week for another couple of issues. Send us your crazy, awesome, horrible dating app stories. Make sure to follow us at Couple of Issues. Follow my girl at Carly and Contro. Follow this boy at Bruce Wigner.
Just want them to know.
WIEGNER. Yes. He's almost 30, but he's still a boy. That's the alarm. We got to go, guys. Love you so much.
See you next week. Bye.